see all our morning sessions. Yeah, so yes, Stas, I would say in total, yes, for you personally, we have 5 minutes, 4 minutes for pitch and 1 for introduction. And so, yeah, feel free to start from what you would like to start. After 5 minutes, I will cut you and we will go to Q&A session if we will have some. Okay?
Okay, thanks. Hello to everyone. I'm Stas. So do you hear me? Do you see my screen?
Yes, I can. I hope the same.
Great. So I am the founder of Teleport Travel, and 4 short things about me. So I've made more than, I've made more than 5 startups already, but I didn't knew that it was a startup, and I always wanted to create something new and go beyond. But when you have no experience and no team and no support, it's not easy. But this experience has brought me to where I am today. And also, I am a big fan of chatbot. I believe that chatbots can be used in any kind of business. And today their potential has not been relieved half as well. Also, I love to be productive. So that's why startup world is perfect place for me, because here are everybody trying to do their best and less complaining. And I'm greedy. No, I'm not greedy for the money. I'm greedy for time. I always plan everything in order to do as much as possible. And when it comes to travel, I plan everything in details. For example, one of my last trips was to Budapest in 2019, and my favorite. By the way, it is my favorite city. Before the trip, I spent many hours looking for information because I realized that if I didn't do it now, then during the trip, I would spend even more time searching locations and I would see less than I want to. After the trip, I was left with the well thought out route that turned into a treasure that no one will see since it is only in my laptop. And that's how the idea to create Teleport Travel was born. So my pitch is about my project. Our project Teleport Travel is on a mission to make travel hassle-free. The pandemic caused immense pressure on the tourism sector all over the world. Where one sees disaster, others can see opportunity. Now we can proudly declare that we are the fastest growing travel company in Moldova. Nowadays, people need to travel more than ever. But it is always a big challenge to find where to go and what to see. And also, researching your next itinerary is frustrating and demotivating. That is how Telepon Travel was born. We created a travel marketplace where anyone can share a well-thought itinerary, and the tourists can easily and quickly find new places using an online guide. Teleport Travel is a two-sided platform where we have brought together tourists and guides. On our platform, a tourist can be a guide and create an itinerary, or vice versa, he can use somebody else's trail. The motto of the Teleport Travel is the more you travel, the more you earn. Having creating 25 itineraries already around Moldova together with bloggers, guides, and photographers, we created a unique service offering. So for 5 months, our online guide was used by more than 6,000 users, which is 10% of the tourism market in Moldova. A month and a half ago, we've launched 5 paid itineraries and have more than 70 sales already. Our customers are so happy that they recommend it to their friends, which has brought us a great rate of 38% week after week. Our service is especially suitable for families and group of friends. Let's take, for example, Victor, one of our frequent users. He is a father of 2, and usually he's taking his family out on weekends. He is so busy that doesn't have time to plan the trip during the week. So usually on Friday evening, he goes to Teleport Travel and chooses an itinerary. Last weekend, he was with his family in a place called Saharna. The itinerary was created by photographer Dumitru Yakovlev, one of our contributors. It has 5 locations that include photos, descriptions, geolocation, and other perks. We make discovery risk-free. He just needs to follow the route while enjoying the ride. We are focusing on the European European market. According to the European Union Commission report, our target audience travels inside their country for a total of 300 million trips per year. Our goal is to achieve 0.1%, which is 300k trips each year that are completed with the help of Teleport Travel. As I said, now is the best moment as the demand for domestic tourism has skyrocketed during the quarantine. We sell itineraries for business. Our travel routes costs 10 euro. The offer of the route gets 50%. There is 5 euro per sale. When we get to 300 trips done with Teleport Travel, we will make 1.5 million in revenue. I would like to attract your attention that the fact that both we and our clients will earn from this model. We also plan to make money from corporate clients. Large companies are interested in our services, Purcari, Chateau Vartelli, and Efes Vitanto, which are top wineries, breweries, and restaurants. They asked us to create an itinerary for their customers, and we realized that our platform has also become a marketing tool. In order to scale up our operations, we are planning to partner
Stas, 15 seconds.
Okay, great. So travel agencies, travel guides, bloggers, and corporate clients. We are not alone, as you see. On our competitors are almost everywhere on this map. So our key differentiator is one of the most affordable solutions on the market and can be accessed directly in the Facebook Messenger. Our team consists of 3 professional and talented individuals. So Ilya is CTO. He has been working in a commercial development for 6 years. Zhenya is COO of a company. During 2014 Olympic Games, she worked as a tour guide with foreign groups. And I am Stas, I'm CEO, and I have 8 years experience as a marketer and a biz developer. So our plans for the next 3 years are to create 500 itineraries for the next years. And after that, we are planning to create 1,500 itineraries. And in 2023, 5,000 of unique itineraries. So scan the code to try an online guide. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Yes, let's try to be on time, please, next time. Yeah, thank you so much for the presentation. You were first, so that's interesting experience always. Thank you for the great personal introduction.
Thanks.
So, guys, I would like to ask you to ask questions to Stas. I believe that you already have an great experience from other pitch presentations and so on from your side. So feel free to bring a value to Stas' presentation and ask him hard questions because we need to highlight those moments which Stas has to work on during this bootcamp. So yeah, that's why stay in the shoes of jury members and ask Stas question. Any questions?
Yeah, Stas. Yeah, actually, nice logo, I would say.
Thanks.
Actually, the question is, you mentioned that you have sales, right?
Yeah.
What kind of sales we are? You already have like customers paying for itineraries and stuff?
Yes. So we've made 20 itineraries they were free of charge, and in October in August we've made 5 special itineraries which were for 10 years, yeah, each. And the customers, yeah, they were paying for the to get a ready made itinerary for the weekend. So with
Okay, I wanted to double check.
I wanted to ask, if I may, is there a free alternative to what you are doing?
So of course, yeah, as I said, there are 20 itineraries free of charge. So
No, I mean to your product. So can't I just go and search for itineraries for free? Why would I pay for them?
Those who are with the with the paying model, yeah, so they have special offers like discount in restaurants. So they have something more with bigger experience with personalized
So it's not just the itinerary, it's something else on the path as well?
Yeah, so usually it's a partnership with some horeca, some restaurants, wineries.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Stas, try to be short during answering, so don't not spend so much on answering, but more time on questioning.
Okay.
Guys, any other questions?
No, just from a technical point of view, I scanned the barcode from the end, and it has redirected me to a chatbot messenger, right?
Yes.
Is this your entire platform, or do you have a website?
Yeah, of course. This is just an example of an online guide, one of our itinerary. And of course, we have a website, teleporttravel.com, as you see. So there you can find all of our itineraries.
So basically, if I want to use your platform, I have to go to the teleporttravel.com, not to use Messenger or stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Stas, can you specify more about your target customer? Because so you have a huge age slot for this. So do you think all these people are your customers?
So as I said, we think we saw that our main customers are people from 25 to 44. So, and they are like usually friends, group of friends, which are looking for where to go on the weekend, and families. So women that are looking what to propose for their husbands, where to go. Yes.
Okay, so guys, time is off. Thank you so much, Stas, for the presentation. So again, thank you to be first. It's always hard. So I would like to ask to invite Agrikos to make a presentation. And sorry.
Right now, I just want to share my screen.
Yeah, and yeah, guys, please fix your questions. As I mentioned, it's important that you bring a value through your questions to your partners during these sessions.
Okay. Now you see the screen. Okay, now we just have to talk a little bit about our team. Right now at the bootcamp, we are 3 people: me, Katalin, Denise, and Alexander. Alexander is the web developer. Denise is the founder. Well, he has a lot of experience in business and logistics, and I started to study marketing, and I have some experience. Like in our team, I'm talking with our customers and trying to sell them our product. So should I start the presentation? I don't hear you.
Can you start? Yeah.
Yep. So, hello, I am Catalin, and we are Agricos, the main purpose of which is to connect farmers and produce directly with consumers using digital technology. In Europe, of 50 million farms, 93% of them are small family farms, and 68% of farmers have no agriculture training. Annually, about 40% of farm production loses its price, mainly due to inefficient distribution and a large number of intermediaries. Farmers mostly use the offline sales methods. These are local markets where they wait for buyers or sell to intermediaries at low prices. Most farmers don't know how to sell online. Bad photos and unattractive posts in social media groups are ineffective. Existing offline methods are outdated, so they lose efficiency and increase losses. Lack of education, application of technology, and no cost optimization. All these factors affect the high level of losses and expenses, which in turn affect the price. At the same time, Horeca and individual customers use offline product search. They don't have a convenient system for online searches, analysis, and ordering of fresh products. They waste time going to local offline markets to look for products from farmers or to buy from resellers at inflated prices. Our solution is the creation of a digital platform, Agricos. It will help farmers and producers sell without intermediaries on marketplace, aggregate supplies, and using efficient logistics, train and apply technologies. That will be both simple for farmers and producers, but technologically advanced. The main part of our product is the marketplace. It's a hybrid marketplace connecting farmers directly with B2B and B2C consumers. They earn at least 15% more and receive orders without leaving the farm. Consumers get online access to a large number of products firsthand and can find the right products in just 3 seconds, analyze, compare prices, and order in one click. It is convenient, profitable, and most importantly, effective. Integrated modular logistics system that allows to track, optimize, and plan delivery routes in the shortest possible time. This will ultimately reduce logistic costs by at least 20%. Using the collected data from farmers, we will have historical important data for analytics and optimization. We will be able to plan profitability, forecast inventory, advise, and train in the use of technology. Services will increase operational efficiency by at least 25%. The total addressable market is for products produced by 7.7 million farmers is estimated at a minimum 30 billion euros. The serviceable available market is 1.2 billion euros. This is 10% of the volume of products sold from our target audience. The serviceable and obtainable market is working with 60,000 farmers. This is 8% of the planned average share that we can and want to take within 3 years. Our business model creates profit from 5 to 15% of sales on the marketplace, from 15 to 25% of logistics services, and a subscription for 100 euros per year for optimization services. That will give us a revenue of 90 million euros per year. Our competitors are metro cash and carry, supermarkets, wholesale and local markets, resellers, and our advantage will be a comprehensive solution for farmers' problems with the help of sales on marketplace, logistics, and optimization services. Our priority areas for us for scale are Europe with 50 million farmers. This is our team. We have experience in business and logistics, in the IT development and machine learning. Our vision is that the only successful future in the farm-to-consumer chain is to create a digital ecosystem based on a fair and transparent distribution model. And so we are looking for investors and partners. Thank you for your attention. This was Agricos, big solutions for small farmers.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So guys, any questions to the presentation?
Yeah, hi.
Feel free.
I would like to ask how you check how this Horeca is buying their food. How vegetables and etc. From where you know that they buy from the local market, but not have contacts with.
Well, yeah. Can I answer the question now? Yeah. So Denise has a lot of friends with restaurants, yeah, and a lot of his friends, or like we talked with a lot of not a lot, but some of his friends, and they said that they don't have fixed place where to buy their products, and sometimes they have to go to metro to take those products for their restaurants, and also they search offline for farmers or for the products they need, and this process is very exhausting because they have to search them, and sometimes the food is not brought at the needed time, and there are a lot of problems, and they need a fixed system. They need the products to be brought at the needed time, and at the needed place.
Thank you for the question. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, I have a question. So how would the price differ? Do you have an estimation between the wholesale sellers and your platform? I mean, why would I buy from your platform and don't go to the Piazza Centrale or something else?
Well, because you would buy from us because it's faster and easier, because therefore you have online all the farmers and producers, and there you can easily check what do you need, and you can search for what you need faster. You don't need to leave your home, and the products will be brought to your house.
The customer, if I'm not mistaken, is not the regular customer, is somebody who buys more than just a kilogram of something, or I'm mistaken?
Yeah, technically yes, but you can also just order a kilogram of something, like you said. The thing is that people are searching, and nowadays online people are searching for fresh products, and sometimes at Piazza Centrale, how you said, there are resellers that buy from farmers at low prices, and they bring that production to you. But we want to connect farmers directly with consumers, and to in this way the customers will obtain much lower prices, a real price for the product, as I can say.
Okay, thank you. One more question. Do you think the farmers would be willing to upload to your platform? I know most of the ones I know are not very tech savvy.
Well, we are helping them with this problem. You can visit our site, like Agricole MDev. We are changing the platform now, and the name, because we started this is like a prototype, and there are already some shops, and the farmers and the producers are already uploaded their products, and also with this we can help them if they need it. Like we are there to support them with this.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, so 1 minute left.
Yeah. May I go with my question?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I couldn't understand to whom you are connecting the customers. If you are connecting with final buyers, like broad customers, then the question that stands is, did you look at Facebook groups that have seen a breakthrough in selling agricultural products over the last half of year? And the problem, and it's like a competition for you and you didn't notice it. And the problem is that in Facebook groups, agriculture farmers are selling directly. And why would I use agricole.md instead of a group like that?
Yeah, of course, they are selling directly, but for them it's a lot harder because they need to post a lot of posts in Facebook. We talked to them, and it was really difficult for them, and a lot of them don't have this experience. Like there are some brands, like some magazines, that have experience into posting and to into posting some correct posts, ads, and using ads, and building those Facebook sites correctly. Yeah. But a lot of them just don't know how to post them, and there are a lot of unattractive posts on groups that are not reliable, and they don't really bring a lot of customers.
Okay, so time has expired. Yeah, thank you so much for questions and for the presentation. I would like to invite you, I would say, when you try not to answer a question just to protect yourself. Try to answer the questions. I mean, I'm addressing to all of you, not specifically to Agricos. So how to pronounce correctly? Sorry, Catalin?
Yeah, Catalin, yeah.
Catalin, sorry. Yeah, I'm not addressing specifically to Catalin, but to all of startups. So try to answer, not to protect yourself, but to understand if there is a lack of information, or you didn't think about such questions. Because again, right now we try to identify, let's say, the scope of your work for the next 3 days. And so to identify where our mentors or our sessions, presentations can help you with something. So that's why I focus on that. And it's hard, but be honest, and so tell, okay, so for investors, we have an answer. But actually, so we don't know that. So we right now, we don't have a technical solution for this, for example, and so we do it manually, for example. Again, so it's hard. It's not very obvious format, but so it will be valuable for you. I believe in that. So, Catalin, thank you so much. Thank you for your answers for the presentation. Do you need another minute, or so we are done with you?
If there are more questions, for sure, I can ask for them.
Yeah, I think we also, you can spend some time on coffee break tomorrow during the morning to discuss internally and ask questions. So that's why we actually do this networking session tomorrow. So again, thank you so much. We are going to the third startup. I would like to invite Whoop to make a presentation. Catalina, again, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for listening to me and saying the objections and really trying to help me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this comment. Alexander, so please check the screen, but I will show you and write in the message to group that 1 minute left.
Yeah, I will try to match to this time. Okay.
Yeah, because so we have to be in a schedule, so that's why I will be more strict.
Yeah, I will present the same presentation that you saw last week. Okay.
Yeah.
It's my screen seen. Is the presentation on?
Yes.
Okay.
We see your screen, so we expect presentation, Q&A, and your own presentation about yourself.
Okay.
So
okay.
In total 8 minutes. Yeah. So shall we start?
Yeah.
You have an interesting picture behind. It seems like your hairs, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, guys. Hi, we are Whoop, and we are creating now a new product. It's a new type of mask that have the target to be comfortable and people can easily breathe in it. So as you know now, the masks are used very large in the world in different fields. So the mask is normal in medicine, the mask is normal in different fields like in construction, because there is a lot of dust, and also the masks are used in the polluted zones of the world and in different industries like chemical industry, medical industry, and others. Also, as we saw now, the pandemic show us that the mask should be used in fight against the viruses and bacteria and etc. But the masks that we have now, they are with some issues and they have some difficulties. They provoke different irritation for the skin, itches, and other. And because these masks are not so comfortable for us also, we decided to change this thing. And when I said we, I said me, Alexander Budak, who is the founder, the CEO of this company, and I have the experience of 7 years in engineering, in the machine construction, and is my co-founder Anastasia Gore, who has also 7 years of experience in IT business and in business development. When we decide to change the mask, we go in the field and ask people what should this mask be and what function should have. So we understand that masks should be reusable, should be transparent for easy speaking so people can see our emotions. It should be comfortable and not touch the skin everywhere. It should be nice looking, modern. It should be economical and ecological. And because of this, we made this product. This is the mask that you see now on your screen. It is totally from clear silicon. That is a medical grade silicon. It has two valves for exhale, so people can breathe like normally, natural. So then they don't have to push air outside hardly to exit. And underneath you see the filter. It's exchangeable filter, so you can use one filter after some time, 2-3 hours, or one session of mask wearing. You can change, switch to another. This one to disinfect or to throw away. Okay, we were testing the market when we made our first prototype, and we got only in less than 2 hours 23 clients, so they made the pre-orders. Also, when we launched the only information campaign on the Facebook, we get to 37 more that on online base, so they find us on the internet and they take contact. The pre-sale price was 15 euros per mask. So here is the difference between conventional mask that we use now today and the mask that we made now. So it's more comfortable, it's easy to breathe in it, and it have a lot of pluses. I think that after, maybe if you want, I can share the presentation, you can see the difference. Okay, our market strategy is to sell our product on e-commerce, on different online marketplaces, and also to make a chain of distributions with distribution partners like airports, like pharmacies, and other markets. So we count the market in Moldova, and we find that we have around 30,000 people like customers, and in comparison with Moldova, worldwide, we have 80 million people like potential customers. We have two channels of customers. It's a business to business and business to customer orientation. Business to business is for those business who have services with social contact with people. And business to customer, this is final customer who will use this every day. The main sales area outside the pandemic, when it will finish the pandemic, it's a construction field, it's airports, factory zones, it's in different industries, medicines, and etc. Our business model is based on one-time selling of the mask.
And 15 seconds.
Okay, subscription based on filters selling for 1 month. Okay, this is our timeline, and if we get money, we want to deliver the mask in January already. So this is our plan for the next 3 years. In the first year, we have a revenue of 2 million, profit of 1.3 million, and the last year is 20 million revenue and 13 million profit. This is what we are seeking now to fit this timeline. And for what we need this money, it's 90,000 euro for materials, for matrix, for employees' salaries, and for rent. And in general, we have a new, totally new mask, less bad environment, because it's now these masks that are now, it's a new time bomb. And the numbers that I give you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. Not in time, unfortunately, but yeah. So we are not in the competition.
I was
right
trying.
now.
Sorry.
Yeah, I believe in that. So guys, please feel free to ask your questions. I started a timer for your questions. I saw some comments from Nicolette. I think our mentors also can ask questions if you would like to. Guys, any questions?
Actually, Alexander, you mentioned like the potential market in Moldova at 30,000 customers, and I couldn't understand these are B2B or B2C customers, because at some point I got lost between them.
Okay, thank you for the question. These are like all the customers that we have. We count the numbers, the people who are like technology-orientated people who like to have the new gadgets and all this stuff, the new stuff. And this is more like B2C market, 30,000 people. B2B market, we actually doesn't count like in numbers.
So basically, you try to estimate the potential early adopters of your product.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Alex, but why don't you sell to Horeca, for example, to so the официанты, как бы, не знаю.
Waitress.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Stas. As I said before, like we are oriented business to business also, and this is also one portion. But as I said, we don't count them we don't include them in this count of 30,000 people. But we are oriented also for the Horeca, but I don't just said it. Yeah.
I don't know, but I also have a question. Why somebody would buy a 15 euro mask when they can buy a 8.1 lei?
Okay, let's count a little bit. For example, you have a mask, yes, and you should use it every day, a new mask. So if you count 8 to 365, you will get the number, let's count, 8 to 365. It's, and to divide it to the euro that we have today,
Alexander.
It's 153 euro per 1 year. With our mask, you will spend only 90 euro per year.
I would comment on that when you have a task to buy a mask right now in this particular minute, you are thinking about current price, not the price for the whole year.
Yeah.
So that's why to answer the question, why are you going to buy this mask? It should be non-monetary reasons, you know.
Okay,
you
maybe
to bring to the customer some other things.
We have a lot of pluses, like it's not it doesn't have the totally contact with the face, so it not provoke different irritations and itches of the skin. For example, for the women who are using the makeup, because we have this kind of customers and we have also the feedback, the women don't like these normal masks that are sold now on the market, because it mess up with the makeup, and they should all the time renew the makeup, and this is also a lot of money spending. And also one more stuff, it's like we get contacted by people who have interaction with people with disabilities of speaking and hearing, and this mask, because it's transparent, it permits them to read on the spelling on the lips, and also this it gives emotion. It gives back emotion to the people.
Thank you so much, guys. Last question.
Yes, it's more a discussion than a question. For example, me personally, I use only medical masks because I know for sure that these are recommended by World Health Organization. They're tested, and I know that they're gonna work. When I actually search for other options, there is no way for me to judge which mask is actually as safe as a medical mask, and this is why I would not choose other types of masks, because I am not sure that they will be actually safe.
Okay.
And this is the question: how you will prove your customers that they are as safe as the official approved masks?
Okay, I can say a little bit more that this mask will be it will be safer than the surgical mask that people use today. Because when you wear a surgical mask, you have a lot of gaps, through which gaps the air from outside get inside your nose and inside your lungs. So if you are in one room with a person who is infected, and this room, of course, it's exhaling these virulence, small viruses, and they are floating in the air. When you inhale through this mask, because of these gaps, these viruses will get inside your nose and will get inside you. So you are not like totally safe in this kind of, in the normal medical mask because of these gaps. Okay, they are like certificated in the case when how they are tested. They are tested. There is a pipe. This pipe is totally covered with this mask, and for this mask is the air is it passes through this. And of course, when it have total isolation, it's okay. But when you wear the mask on the face, you have these gaps. Our mask have this silicone-based like shape, and it have on the contour the total contact with the face, so you don't have any gaps. And all the air that you will breathe through the filter. And this filter will be made from the same material is made this mask, surgical mask.
So you need to make this information actually as a first available information, because most of the time people, when they buy masks, they have to be safe, and this is why they buy the mask. And for example, yes, you're right about the medical masks, but most of people don't know these things, and you will not have time to tell them about it. So you'll need to make it super fast for them and easy to, like in a couple of words, convincing that this is safe and it's gonna work. Because when I scroll through a marketplace and I see a lot, like, have you seen how many masks are in Amazon? Yeah. Oh my God, there's a lot of them. And I I just don't want to read all that stuff because they're not convincing. I don't know the seller. I can't trust them. And I don't believe that they're using the material they're using, is that their filters are safe, because I don't want to be locked to their filters, because I'm not sure if this filter is safe, is tested. You have to prove certifications that are actually available and proven in this specific geographical region. For example, if it's tested in China, I will not trust their testings because I want to test it in Europe. So this is very important.
Yeah.
If you want to sell for your
guys, sorry to interrupt you. I believe you will have some discussion during the mentorship session. Yeah, Alexander, again, just to keep these answers highlighting of some gaps with understanding of the product. Yeah, in the meantime, I would like to thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, considering current experience, we spent a lot of time on presentation and Q&As. That's why I would like to ask you to make self-presentation at the beginning before your own presentation, not to skip this thing, because it's interesting to know who is behind the project, who is in our program right now. So that's why don't skip this thing, please. So yeah, I would like to invite the next project. I'm afraid to pronounce incorrectly. Assist.
Hello. Yeah, we are here.
Great. So yeah, up to 1 minute, but 30 seconds to present yourself, and then go to the presentation. Thank you.
So First of all, I want to see if my share screen is seeing. You see, Evgeny, my share screen is. Have you
No,
seen?
it's a white screen.
No, it's white screen.
No.
Okay, let's try once again. I hope to get white. Okay, share one more time. But now?
Yeah, now it's work. It works.
Well, yeah. Okay, wait a second. So, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Tudor. I'm a co-founder of Yagrasist. Yagrasist is an incorporated already company here in Moldova. Our main focus is about digitalization of agriculture business. And one of our projects is called Agreed MD. And now you'll have chance to know more Agreed MD because we have recorded it by my co-founders and colleagues. And please enjoy. So wait a second, 1, 2, 3, start.
We hear no sound if it's supposed
There is
to be
no
sound.
sound, guys. Tudor.
No stop, no sound. Okay, in this case, probably I will need to.
It seems that we need your presentation.
Okay, I will try to present.
Presentation.
Okay, I will try to present. Okay, thanks. So I'll share in the chat because it's on YouTube, so it will be public. So second, everyone.
Great, but we are waiting your presentation. I mean.
Okay, and now I'll try to present instead of my colleagues. So,
and please don't forget about present yourself.
Okay, I present myself from beginning. My name is Tudor, and I'm a co-founder of the Agrasist. And we have this project AgriTMD, which is an agro trade facilitator. So for beginning, for next slide, this is the general problem what we identified. That most of agricultural business is now on the Viber groups, and this is how it's selling now in Moldova, and from 1 ton to 20 tons of different type of foods. And what we want, okay. So we made first of all an validation of our problem, and so we made them survive on this Viber group. And how the answer was that most of them was the lack of clients who are ready to pay a better price. Okay. Okay, let's move on. So we want to make them more visibility through our simple marketplace. And how it works very simple. Farmers will get their information there, and buyers will solve it, and vice versa. He is about quality and quality of their demand. We have evaluated the TAM. The TAM is about $5 billion. And how we find the main competitors, it's Viber's Group and 999. And now we want to facilitate their luck. And a little bit our secret sauce. It's to, first of all, to make a new sales channel. We using for this Agro-D as a first services. And Grid is freemium. But of course, well, monetization is from brokers who get more data and get statistic and reports. First customers, we have providers like associations, Google referrals, but from buyers is a B2B partnership. This is our team. And we, according to our roadmap, we are now at the formulation stage, actually. We did the research and help to expand to a market like Romania. And yeah, once again, why it's important Romania and Moldova. Okay, now we need an investment $25,000, but so we are looking for partnership too. And this is the main co-founders. Thank you for consideration and be welcome to enjoy us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for presentation.
Yeah.
So guys, any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. How Agrit.md would compete with agricos.md? Because basically you're doing the same, if I understand.
That's right. I can answer. We can become partners because it's a hard business. It's a boring business, and this can help each other. Okay. This could be because this it's a big market for all of us.
I believe that agricultural business is really hard business, and there are a lot of issues to solve there. So to be a simple marketplace will not succeed in the long run. So that's why for both of you guys, for both projects, so it's important to identify what is a unique selling point for the market. So it's a common comment from my side.
Okay, thank you. Most of I can add a little bit something more. But now is actually at European trend to make this trader of facilitator, and it's a good time not to lose it to develop such a solution like Agunity or many others. Okay, other questions?
Guys, yeah, I have a question, and I would like to ask this question is also for Agricos. I don't have time to ask them, but it also is for you and for Agricos. Okay. The thing here is about the logistics. So the question is, on whose shoulders will be the logistics? The next question is, if the product doesn't fit with the customer, who will answer for this? So who is, for example, I order some cabbage and this cabbage is totally shitty and I don't like it. So how you will arbitrate this thing? So who is the right person, who is the wrong person, etc.
Thank you, Alexander. I can try to answer first because I have answer for such a long question. Okay, first of all, every agriculture what you work will have more 1 tons to 20 tons. Actually, they have their distributions, and we are interested to develop partners with distributions. But who are buyers, actually they have to. This is not so hard to identify them because it's talking about small buses, so camions, not so big. Like, it's more hard with tons after 15. If it is 15 tons and more, this is more harder. That's real. And the second question is about quality. Quality is about in contract with that who are buying. If who are buying and selling very clearly that must be certificated, or for example, GAP certification. In this case, we have to found agro farms that have this certification. This is all.
So in this case,
last question.
Okay, I can understand from this that all the logistics is on shoulders of the distributions, of the distribution chains.
Yeah.
But in the case with the small agriculture, small companies that doesn't have, for example, like the certification from the beginning. So how they will fit with your service?
Okay, and look, there is Iagron there. That's why we have another service. This is services for certification, where we deliver by advocacy what steps they need to get to that order. Because it's not about quality, it's about a quantity too. Because you know, one thing is 2 hectares of area of soil we have. Another thing, others we have 15 hectares to 100. Because it's different types of agriculture we discussion here. You have to understand from the beginning.
Okay, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you for the presentation, for Q&A. Yeah, let's run to the next project. So we have to be quick. And we'd like to invite Smart Test. Please, the floor is yours. Smart Test is here, I hope.
No, Smart Test is not here, but he give me a presentation. It's video also.
Okay, so let's keep it then. So we will win here some minutes. So I would like to invite Apsi.
Yeah, but I mean, in the end of the all pitches, we can show his presentation, because he can't be just by personal. I mean, personal.
Yeah, I know. He wrote me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, please how to pronounce
Abzi.
Abzi. Thank you.
Partajați un grup frumos ecranul, în partea stângă este primul partaj. Apăsați pe el și o să partajați ecranul să mai departe.
I hear some noise in the background.
We also hear this sound in background, but I don't know.
All right, now it stopped. So a few things about me. I'm a seasoned software developer. I have over 12 years of experience in the domain. I've been in pretty much every role, which can be dev, DevOps, CTO, team lead, you name it. And I have quite a few projects in production, which I was participating in, either which I was building for scratch alone as a team, or even I have some enterprise project, which I took mid-size. At some point, I found myself doing a project on my own, and as a developer, I didn't do so good. I didn't do so good, so I've started with the entrepreneurship part of my life 2 years ago, I think, in 2018 at Startup Academy, where I met Mary and everybody else. It was a really interesting experience for me. All right, so I guess that's it. I will move on to the project. So the thing I'm working now, I'm a co-founder of, it's Abzi Inc. And it's a product which is all about user feedback. So about the problem a little bit, each company which operates not only online needs feedback. It helps you understand better your customer. It enables you to improve your product, which gets you more customers, and that all leads to revenue. It also gets you an image of how well you are performing over time. So by seeing how customer reacted now or in the past to your product. If you don't have all that, you are just flying blind. All right, so what is Abzi? We want to make it all-in-one platform for user feedback, but right now it's just survey builder, and we are oriented of putting those surveys on your site. So the nice thing about Abzi, and compared to our competitors, is that it's really fast to get set up. So you will get, if you own a site.
I'm sorry, Victor. We
yes.
We don't see your presentation. We see a car. and that's it.
Well, that's strange.
I mean,
Moment.
it's not only me, yeah? All
Yeah,
of
yeah,
you
so the
got a
same. I
car.
also was thinking that.
What
So it's
about
a
now?
part
I
of.
thought that this is like your presentation
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
about
That's
yourself,
my
and this is my
background.
car and so on. But now I think that's not the
What
thing.
about now?
No,
Now we also see the car.
only
I think you have two
the
screens,
car.
and this is the trouble.
Well,
Baru. Nice.
what about now?
Car.
No?
We
Still
have
car.
we see your desktop like.
Okay, let me try it like this then.
Yes.
Okay, nice. And let me go full screen.
Yeah. Thank
Still
you.
there? Okay, well, good thing is a car. I actually, the desktop are cycling, and sometimes there are girls and stuff like this. Whew. All right, so getting back to the product, it's a web platform which you can build a widget in a couple of minutes, put it on your site. You can really make it look as you want, and it's really easy to do it. And it can blend into your product. So it can be in page, a pop-up, whatever you want. So I will just showcase a few of the designs. The product does not look like this right now, but it's something which we will build by the end of Q1 next year. So this is the choices which you can have by selecting the widgets, and this is how you can build your survey. And these are a few surveys which can be built using our product. So we don't have just an UI for the builder now. Okay, that's the business model is just a traffic-based subscription with always free tier, which is quite generous, I think. Basically, the more widget views you have, the more you pay. So we have a product in the market and we have some traction. It's just an MVP, and we want to launch a V2, as I said, Q1 next year. And after that, we want to make it free for a category of people. Maybe we make it free for open source or for early stage startups. And we'll get tractions from there and recognition in a way from that, and we'll cover those costs. And we discovered that making some, we did some experiments, making some widgets, customizing the widget for the site and showing them to the owner, not just banging on the door with as spam, it really converts. So that's the 3 points we want to try next winter. Okay, so to do a small projection about how this could work, the Pro plan, you can just see the numbers. So to break even, we should reach 200 paying customers at the Pro plan. We have more expensive plans, but this is the baseline, and this is what we want to reach next year. All right, today, if we speak about the numbers about what we have about 25 million of widget hits per month. So somewhere our widget shows up. We have 600 active installation, and we've been tried for more than 2,000 and something times. And we have just 10 paying customers, but we did no marketing whatsoever to promote our product. We just put it there and as an MVP and continue working on it. And we do look for a marketing partner because right now I'm the tech guy and we have a good designer as a co-founder, and we look for somebody who's really into online promotion and something like this. It's something we could do on our own, but we would rather not if we would have the possibility. And it does not work good with, it did not work well with agencies up until now. So that should be it. If there are any questions.
I have one. Actually, it's a good, as for me, we might use it in our app at Kikly because we are a SaaS service and we need to gather customers' feedback. But from your presentation, I couldn't understand what's the value proposition of your product, because there are a bunch of similar products on the market, and why is yours different? And we also use one like this and we don't pay for it. So if you Tell
All
me.
right. If you have traffic under 50K a month, then you can use our product for free. Our value propositions is so the thing which we bet on is the look of our widget. So you can do it. You can ask the questions you're interested on, and you can just customize it as you want it. Should just go and try it out and see how it looks. I will think how to make this sound better, but that's really it.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, is it available online? Do you have a website? I would like to.
Sure. Just go to abzi.com and do create my widget and just follow the wizard. Should be, oops. If we had an update yesterday. And it should.
Then last question, guys, after this one.
Okay.
Please write the site after you pitch on comments.
All right. Can do it now. Any more questions, guys?
Okay, I think that there's no questions. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'd like to invite then iBeauty to the floor.
Hi everyone.
Hi. So please feel free to start and not forget to introduce yourself a bit, and you will have 8 minutes in total. Please go ahead.
My name is Sina and I'm co-founder of iBeauty, and we came to this idea because it's something that I need or my friends need. Beauty, it will be the platform that allows users to discover beauty and health treatments in the area or in the city. So actually, it will be like smart beauty treatments platform that you can book directly.
Yeah. Sorry, so will you share the screen during the presentation, or it's a part of your introduction of yourself? Because, yeah. So the first part, we invite you to introduce yourself as a personality and then to go to the project. So to understand more of your background, so your expertise and so on. And then we can go to the presentation.
Okay, do you see my screen? Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm 10 years in IT area. So I'm doing mostly project management with it's about outsourcing. Also, I'm involved in UI design, also UX, some part. So, and now we decided to start this. I also have founded with Alex, it's my co-founder, an early startup. It was about hotels, hotel booking. It was made in Austria. So actually now beauty is a bit similar because it was for hotels, like people seeing what hotels has to offer, some treatments, spa, and so on. And he can like sitting in the room and with a tablet can book services. And a beauty has the same platform it will have. It means it will be like library where you can see everything that beauty salon and treatments has to offer. So the problems that we can solve. For example, the beauty salon has one of the problems is retaining old clients. It means that they have customer and the customer leaves the beauty salon and they cannot have feedback. There is no platform to get the feedback. There is no platform or way of communication between this salon or this master and the client. There is no way to make online appointments. In our country, there is around 70% of salons, they don't use any software, just a paper. So there is no easy way to communicate with clients. So no notification, only maybe calling. And from other side, the clients, it's not easy to book some treatments. So it's something that iBeauty can solve these problems. For the simple user, there's a problem. There is no digital display of all services that some, for example, salon or some spa, what they have, because we see that just closed doors, but we don't see prices. We don't see what they have. We don't see which specialists they have. So everything will be displayed in iBeauty in very convenient way. So we can actually, first we can select which domain we want to use or we are interested in. Then we can see the display of the salons. It will be B2B and P2P. So it can be displayed, it will be a salon or private master specialist who can create a profile. Then we can see the ratings, the feedback from the people. And this will be the good point, for example, for me as a user to decide and to see if it fits me. Okay, I will see the prices and I go direct to bookings. I can select what I want as additional and I can confirm, book, select the master, and here we go. It's very easy. So that's in short our startup.
Thank you so much. So guys, I already see some happy comments about the project. Any questions? So Mary, you as a local, so do you see the problem? Do you see the problem that guys are going to solve?
Yes, this is quite a solvable problem, but now what I see through this industry is like the same problem with Horeca, that a lot of restaurants are closed. I think the same is with like a lot of beauty salons are closed. So I'm not so sure that now they have some budgets that they can I don't know, invest or pay for subscription. I'm sorry, I didn't see the subscription, the costs, the business model.
We want to make it like some commission for treatment. It means like Uber, right? We will use the customer will book the treatment and we will get some % back.
Okay, commission
That. And also it can be like beauty on demand. It means not only for salons, but for some specialists that can come home to you. It means you can order someone and they will come home who wants. For example, I'm individual professional. I can do hairs or whatever, and I'm searching customers, and this platform can connect me and my customer. And I can also have option. I can come to my customer or office or home to make this treatment. It's also an option.
Yeah, because here we have other side, exactly the opposite. Because, for example, my haircut, whatever how it's called, have this problem because he have a lot of clients and don't have like a tool to have this connection with them. But he's very young and digital and into all these things. And for people like him, I think this is super useful.
Yes, and also it will be transparent, so we can see actually the profile of this specialist, his ratings, maybe some of his certificates. So we will expect something from this. So it will be not just when we use some, I don't know, in Facebook or some ads. We don't know who are them, if I can trust him or no. I have to ask some of my friends if they used his services and if they were happy about it. But just to find someone in internet, some random specialist, personally, I wouldn't use such things. For me, it's important recommendations and things like that.
Hey guys, any other questions to the project?
I have a question.
Sure.
So as I know, you're very similar to what we do, but you're in a different domain, but it's very close to us. There is one problem that you're gonna have in the beginning is how you're gonna collect reviews, which is your chicken and egg solution for
Yes.
this problem.
You mean from users?
Yes. Because that's the hardest, actually, on the internet to collect reviews on any platforms is one of the hardest.
Them, let's say, please leave your review, and you get some. We also want to introduce some bonus system. It's how we plan to hold the users in the app, because maybe once you will find some good professional, and then second time you can book him without app or just call, but we want to make some bonus system, and you can exchange this bonus with other partners. It can be just cosmetic products or other salons, and we can motivate from the start to leave this feedback, and then you get some bonuses back. Or another part, for example, the same with TripAdvisor. If I leave a comment, it means that I will help someone else. So it means I want to see comments and I will leave because someone else, it's important. The same as, for example, Mama and there's a lot of comments because I want to read these comments because it's something that is important for me. And if I will use some specialists, I also will write something at least.
Okay, you can use these techniques later on, but in the beginning they don't work. Because you will not have enough reviews, and this is for what people will come. We will discuss this first step problem, how to collect reviews and share some of our experiences. But by the way, TripAdvisor almost died because they did not, were not being able to collect enough reviews to get feedback from travelers for 5 years. It's a very big problem to collect enough reviews for.
But it's really important because when I use, for example, things like TripAdvisor or Booking.com, first it's the reviews, and after I will open this restaurant or this hotel. First review and price. That's how I decide.
Okay, so again, I believe that you will spend some time with Nicoletta during the mentorship session, and I would like to thank you for your presentation. And yeah. Thank you so much. And I would like to invite, how to pronounce it, Kikli or Kikli? Kikli, I think.
It's Kikli.
Kikli, yes, sorry. So
please allow me to share my screen.
I think everybody can do that, no?
No, okay.
So please go ahead. Do not hesitate.
Ina, please close your presentation.
Yeah, now it works. Yeah, can you see?
No, we still see Ina's screen.
Yeah, please, Ina, close your screen. I mean, yeah. Thank you. And now Radu.
You can see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will make it full screen. Can you still see it?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, do not forget to introduce yourself. So time is up.
Let's go. I guess you'll find my presentation interesting because I will cover a topic that might not be well known for you, the topic of sports business. You might have watched a World Cup game, right? You might have enjoyed it, but you never know you don't really know what's behind it. So I will speak about sports business. First of all, a bit about me. Right now with Kikli, I'm at my second basically company. I started a digital agency 6 years ago. I have a marketing background, and as we often joke in our agency, working in an agency, it's like working. It's like being in an army. You have to be prepared for everything. You have to be stress resistant. So I'm glad that I managed to gather some experience, and right now I'm trying to use it in my new endeavor. Right. So now moving to the pitching. the global sports industry, you may have not know, but it's it's a huge industry. You might not know it from a Moldavian landscape, but the global sports industry, it's 620 billion worth. Just to compare, the SaaS industry is about 120. There is huge difference, and it's expected to grow within the next years. So while working with managing clients in the agency, we manage accounts for some sports and football related clients, and it occurred to us that it's kind of difficult and time consuming and painful in order to create those graphics, visual graphics. Imagine you browse your Instagram account and there is Champions League final and Barcelona has to post a graphic with Lionel Messi, you know, being the king of the world, right? So someone has to generate this graphic content. And usually those are even creative agencies, even designers or any other skilled personnel. But at that point, we couldn't see an automatized solution on the market. So we thought, what if we create an application that will allow any sports organization to create those graphics? And that's how Kikli was born. Kikli is a solution that works on amazing templates. You can customize each of them. It's stored in the cloud and so on. I will just move fast with these technicalities. Here's a snapshot on for our application. We have even David Beckham within our app. You can change it to, I don't know, to a local player. So speaking about market size, we researched a little bit and only in Europe there are almost 2 million sport page admins on Facebook. This means approximately 2 million potential clients for us. Going in the UK, which is the second biggest sports market in the world, in UK there are 150,000 sports organizations. And the thing is that 10% of them are those sharks, you know, like ranking at the top chain, who have budgets, who have agencies, who have teams to develop designs. But 90% of them, they don't have this opportunity. And here comes our solution in the play. And that's how our competitive landscape looks like. On the other hand, we have Canva, Adobe Spark, they don't have sports tailored content. On the other hand, we have Content Stadium Play Surface. Those are expensive solutions. And our unique proposition is basically we are the single solution on the market that can give you right now an affordable price at basically $20 a month, while still providing top-notch visuals for your team. Okay, and we sell.
15 seconds.
We sell our monthly paid subscriptions, and so far we managed to have basically 40 trying customers, and 5 of them we converted into the paid ones. And our team, and we are looking for this. Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Thank you so much. So, any questions, guys?
One question. I want to understand if I get the product, if I understand it correctly. So you provide the visual image for each club, for example, for each sport association.
Yeah, we provide the templates, and they can. Kikli is a self-service application. We provide the template, and you can go on and customize it. That's if I answered your question.
Okay, so they don't have to pay for some designers because they already have the templates and they just complete the information they need.
Right, and everyone can use it without any specific any specific skills, right?
I have a question, if I may.
Sure.
Well, lately our project has been in many mentorship and accelerating programs, and I think in each of them we met a startup which was focused on generating graphical design based on templates. What's your how will you compete in that environment? Well, right now maybe you don't have any big competition, but I'm sure in a year a lot of these startups at least will reach the market. And what's your difference? Only focusing on the sports graphical thing, or do you have any other advantages?
No, actually, the idea behind Kikli is to focus only on the sports field. The name stands for to kick off Kikli, and we don't know how we might pivot, but we designed this app only for the sports environment. And if you go in the app, it's not about only the graphical design, but it's an environment made for the sports industry. You have logos of your competition. You can import stats, right? You have different graphic adapted only for the tournaments and stuff. And you are right. Within a year, we can see some competition. And I guess we'll use this this time that we have in order to gather clients, to add new features, to gather feedback, and to make our product even more competitive. And maybe within a year we'll be able to lower the price or something.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Last question. Do you have any? So yeah, regarding competitors, I also would like to ask what is the time, how to say it, what is the protection from competitors? How much time your competitors will need to create the same solution that you have?
I'm not sure on this.
What are the barriers to enter with the same solution to your market? So for me, for example, to create the same product and to enter your market, it will take 1 month, half year, 10 years.
I guess it depends on the resources that you have, but for us, right?
Billions.
Sorry?
Billions of dollars.
Of course, if you have billions of dollars, it's a matter of months since when you develop a product. But you are aware that even if you have money, you need time in order to reach a product market fit. So I guess within a year you can be pretty fit if you have enough resources. With our actual resources, we expect this will happen within the range of 1 to 2 years.
So you have 1 year in advance of your competitors.
Right.
Okay. So guys, any other questions?
But
so
maybe,
yeah,
there is also the scenario that we might not have competition within 1 year. We might not have it within 2 years because there is no need for this. Yeah, so people won't get in line in order to develop such product. But that's why we are here and we are trying to test out our product.
Okay. And what is your main blocker right now?
The main blocker is basically educating the clients, basically the clients, and reaching new markets. And actually, that's why we are here, because we are focusing more on the UK and the US, all right? Because the sports industry is developed in there, and we want to find out is this a right decision for us, right? And how do we scale in that countries, and how do we get traction, because that's what we actually need right now. And to have the final answer, is it our product worth it or not, or we should pivot or something.
Got it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your presentation. Yeah, I think again everybody will have some time to exchange ideas and information during coffee session tomorrow. So I would like to invite our last presentation right now, Gustas Live. And yeah, Andrei, please. Oh, who will present?
Hello.
Yeah.
I thought there was another startup before us, but okay. My name is Andrei Radul. I am a co-founder of the Gustas Live project, which is actually an ecosystem. It consists of different projects related to digitalization of wine industry in Moldova and in Black Sea region, our primary focus. But today I will speak about one of these projects. Sorry, let me share the screen. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. I'll start from the beginning better. Okay, can you see it? Yeah?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, yes.
So we are talking about a fine wine DTC marketplace we are developing right now. Everybody knows what direct-to-consumer sales are. These are better for the producers and better for the customers because we avoid all those intermediaries who add value along the supply chain. But when we are talking about fine wine, that's not only about the price, it's about the storage of the wine. And in case of fine wine, it's about wine investment, because if you buy wine just to drink it yourself, it's wine sales. If you buy it to resell it further, it's wine investment. So you have to store the wine anyway for a few years before it reaches its optimum taste qualities. So you need a basement, you need special conditions like humidity, temperature in that basement. That brings a lot of problems even to ordinary wine lovers who just buy wine for themselves. Those who buy wine to resell it, it's even much more problem because you need bigger storage capacities. And another thing, it's very hard for a normal person to get into, let's say, wine investment business because, well, the barriers are very high in terms of needed funds. You can't just take, like, I say, 1,000 euro and go and tell them I want to start investing in fine wine. You need like 20,000 at least to get a subscription about the offers on something like that. So the barriers to entry are very high on this market. Well, for wineries, it's the problem is that they get the small share of the final price of that wine on the market because all the intermediaries take like 70% at least of added value for themselves. Even the ordinary wine, the retail chain shops add like 40% of the price, and there are distributors and all other intermediaries who add a lot of value. So what we are doing right now, it's well, for wine lovers, it's just a marketplace of wine where they enter. It's an application or web-based. They purchase the wine and they have the option to store it in the producing winery. After they store it in the producing winery, they can monitor in real time all the conditions, geolocation of the wine, the humidity, and the fact that the bottle was opened, it's monitored. And so they order delivery only when they actually need this bottle to sell it or to drink it.
Andrei, sorry, I would like to ask you to make it more faster because
okay,
you're out of the time already.
Sorry. So and
no, show key points, but so be a bit quicker.
Okay,
please.
great. Okay, thank you. So, and the user monitors all its collection from a single interface, even if it's in 100 or dozen different wineries. So the global fine wine market is huge. Even in Black Sea region, it's estimated to be like over $4 billion. Our team has all the necessary proficiencies and experience to undertake such a project. A few of us even have sommelier diplomas. And what's more important, this project, it's highlighted in bright red. It's only part of the ecosystem, which has a lot of synergy because it's in first place inter-exchange of wine lover leads. So the customer acquisition costs in each of these components are much lower if it would be solo project. So our plans to exit just selling the project to one of those businesses with whom we can synergy. And well, what we are looking for, it's investment and mentorship and connections in wine industry in Europe, because part of our businesses are already going global, especially like online wine tastings took part in all across the Europe. We had one just a few weeks ago.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. So guys, any questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
How much a bottle would cost, considering the chip, the storage, and
well, anyway, it will cost less than on shelves in the in the store. If we talk about early purchases, like if I may talk about the wine a little bit, about fine wine, after the wine producer bottles it, it doesn't go directly to the market. Sometimes it stays like for a year aging at the producer winery, and they can't sell it at this moment because it's not even well good
it's not
for
there yet.
Yeah, so if you buy it at this stage, you will have even a much better discount than when you buy it when it's already ready for the market.
Okay.
What about competitors? Do you have any similar solutions on the market in other regions?
Well, in terms of online application, no. And nobody offers storage at the producing companies. Everybody buys the wine, so they actually are resellers. They buy wine sometimes in Premier when the wine is in the barrels, still aging, and then sell it at optimum taste qualities, like in 10 years, and they always have their own storage, then don't keep it in the wineries, and so it's added price for shipment, and the extra shipment is not good for the wine actually. So if it stays where it was produced, it's the perfect conditions for storage.
So that means that you will focus only on European region.
Well, the project doesn't have any theoretically any barriers to entry other markets, except what we can do. The team is very small, so we are focusing where we can get right now. Okay. That's why we need investment too to scale, because a lot of work has to be done, and we are doing it slower than we need.
Okay, guys, last question. Anybody? So what is the minimum capital to enter your ecosystem? I mean, I need to buy a bottle or...
Well, I think we will do it like a box, like 6 bottles. because otherwise it's not too interesting for the producing companies. If we talk about the wine lover customers, if we talk about the winery, their expenses are like, well, depending on the storage area they want to accommodate with our conditions, like with video cameras, entry gates, chips, and so on. And it's like, but the money is not huge. It's like starting with 3,000 euro, I think, for a digital basement.
How many?
3,000 euro, I think, the minimum. It's for a.
Okay. Andrei, thank you so much for the presentation. Very interesting project. Thank you.